Hi guys, I'm doing my dinner. I've got my boys beside me, they're hovering just in case I drop a sausage. I've got my sausages in the cooker, which is there behind me, in there. I've got my chips in the air fryer there. And my sweet corn I haven't put on yet. I've got another, hang on, let's see how much time I've got left. I've got another 5 minutes before I put my sweet corn on. So it's going well. So yes, I've got sausages, chips and sweet corn tonight. I'll have a cup of tea later on. If I make it now, by the time I've had my dinner it'll be cold, so I'll wait till later. And my mum will phone me up in another 15 minutes. I get the traditional Sunday call from my mum, so I'm waiting for that. It's getting dark outside already, I don't know if you can see. There you go, it's starting to get dark now. I've got my washing in, my washing's all in, folded up. I have got some items in the tumble dryer. There were some towels that weren't dry. Everything else had dried, all my sheets, pillowcases, duvet cover, they'd all dried. I've got my dressing gown and a nightie up there as well, and some undergarments. They all dried, but the towels which I did last hadn't quite dried. So I popped them in the tumble dryer, and hopefully they'll be dry soon. I think it's probably got about another 20 minutes to go and that should be finished. And my air fryer has got another 9 minutes to go. And I better turn my sausages over before they start to burn. Right, let me put the stand out for you guys. We turn the sausages. I can smell them, so they must be getting hot. There you go. Right, I need some oven mitts. Oh yes. My dogs will have a sausage, but probably not tonight. What I'll do is I cook all the sausages at the same time, and then the boys can have some tomorrow for their tea. I'll put it in their bowls for them instead of their usual dog meat. They can have sausages. They love me. There you go. Right, we've turned those all over again. Right, I'll slide those in again. There we go. Right, they're in. Time-wise, it's 7:15 now, so I get a call from my mum at 7 o'clock. It's a tradition. Sunday evening, 7 o'clock, I get a call. She usually calls one of my sisters beforehand. Sometimes if she can't get through to my sisters, she'll call me straight away, so she's sometimes just a little bit before or a little bit after 7, but usually my mum is spot on. It's a bit of a tradition. We have these traditions, we've got these routines going, and we all seem to stick to our routines, and they work really well. And my mum, you can hear the cogs going sometimes because she'll phone me up, and as soon as I pick the phone up, she's ready for me. She goes, "Hi April." My father is different to that. My father will say, "Hello my son." Bless his cotton socks, I love him to bits, he's great. But my mum tries really hard. So yes, it's really good. What I was going to tell you guys, I'm still waiting. Can't think of anything else to tell you. I haven't spoken to my sisters or my children. I sent a message to my son yesterday. I was messaging my son yesterday, had a little chat on the messages. I did see him, I saw him a couple of weeks ago. He did pop up here. He popped up here to borrow something. I can't remember what he came up to borrow now. But I had to message him because I went back to my house, my ex-house, at the weekend to do a job, and some of my tools were missing, which my son had borrowed, and he hadn't brought them back, so I had to message him. I managed to do the job without them in the end. I managed to muddle through, but so I messaged him to see if he'd got the tools, which he had, and he said he'd return them, so that's good. He's just borrowed them, but I did need them to do this particular job. I do try not to go to my old house anymore, obviously because it can cause friction, so I try and keep away as much as possible, and that's what I intend to do. Only go there when I really need to, and that's usually when I only need to work on a car. So yeah, that's good, I can live with that. Right, hang on guys, let's check these sausages. Oh, they're still bubbling away nicely. Right, how long have I got? Oh, I can put my sweet corn on. So let me put that on. I'm going to do a 2-minute stir and then do probably another minute. So let me put this over here. Get the sweet corn in. I'll do similar to what I did yesterday with the soup. I'll put the sweet corn in as a Tupperware container. I'll put a dish over the top. I'll put it on a plate. Then if it does boil over, it just boils over into the plate. Doesn't make a mess in the microwave. There you go. Right, microwave's on. I'll put my chips back in the freezer. Good boy, Stuart. There, that's done. Right, we can come back now. Here we go. See if I set the smoke detector off. I sometimes set the smoke detector off in the dining room. There's no door between the kitchen and the dining room, so as I'm doing sausages, they're a bit spitty, and so they, yeah, I need an extractor. There is an extractor fan above the cooker, not a hood, just a fan in the wall, but it doesn't work. So it would probably help if it did work. But maybe I'll put a cooker hood in if I get to stay here. I have got one I could put in quite easily. I need to get it wired up. There is some electric up there, so I could always see if there's power up there. My brother-in-law is an electrician, so if I wasn't sure, I could always get him to come and have a look. But I can usually cope with things like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, where's my meat stock? My grill pan, the pan I use for grilling it's the same one I use for my toast and my sausages, hasn't got a handle. I think there must be, when you get the cooker, because this is a second-hand cooker, you must come with some handle you can hook onto the pan to pull it out. But I never got that when I got it, so you have to use your mitts and grab hold of the tray and slide it out. Like that. Without burning your fingers. I'll just turn my sausages again, guys. Right, okay. Going back in, this should be the last turn for the sausages. Right, that's the sweet corn. I've got to give that a stir and then put it on again. So let me take the camera over there as well. I'll get a knife and a fork and I can stir it with my knife. Here we go. We put the selfie stick there, you can see what I'm up to. There you go. Right. Good boys. There you go. I'll give it a stir and I'll pop it back in again. I'll do it for another minute and I'll see what it's like. If it still needs heating, I've got another minute I can play with. That's not a problem. That goes there. Just put the lid back on. There we go. Right. Right, that's going. I can get my tray out while I'm here. I'll tell you what, you guys probably know your way around my kitchen so well, you could probably find everything in here. From my tray to my cloth. I'll use the plate that's in the microwave for my dinner. No point in getting an extra plate because that's only got the sweet corn sat on it. It's not dirty. Got my knife and my fork all ready. I'll get some tomato sauce out. Here's there. There it is. I do suppose tomato sauce has got a best before date on it, hasn't it? Yes. That's fortunate. 2025, I'm okay. This brings me back to a memory of when I was living with my parents and my two sisters, and we'd sat down to have a meal, and we'd got chips. I've got the air fryer buzzing and the microwave buzzing all at the same time, so I've got buzzers going everywhere. Yes, we were sat at the dinner table and my elder sister decided she'd like some tomato sauce. And we'd got a bottle sat in the cupboard, it had been sat there forever. Nobody had really paid any attention to it. Woo. And so my elder sister gets hold of the tomato sauce and she did exactly what I did just now, she shook it. So she did this, finger over the end, shook it like that, and this was one where you took the top off. It wasn't a flip cap like this one, it was one, and she took the cap off and this thing exploded. Tomato sauce went everywhere. It all kind of fermentated inside and it just so pressurised. As she took the cap off, it went everywhere. And there was this deadly hush at the dinner table and there was tomato sauce everywhere. And just everybody burst out laughing. It was so funny, but yeah, what a disaster. I think that one might have been out of date. Right, let's see what I got then, guys. So check the sweet corn. Let's get that out and make sure it looks cooked. Here we go. It should be done by now, I'm sure it should. Here we go. Oh yes, oh yes, she's a bit hot and steamy, that's good. Right, I'll take this over to the sink. I'm going to drain this one in a second. That goes there. I've got my plate for my sausages and chips, so I can shut that now. That's done. So I'll turn that way, and I'll drain my sweet corn. I'll use the saucer to drain it. I haven't got a sieve or a strainer. That's that one done. So that's that. So if I spin this round this way, where's my plate? There's my plate. Here goes my sweet corn. That was easy. There you go. Right. Just soak this one, guys. Right, so that's all done. I can hear the smoke detector going now. Right, so I can turn that one off, and that one off. Right, sausages are done, and the smoke detector's going. I don't know if you can hear it. It's not very loud, but it is going. Now you can hear it. Right, there's my chips, my oven chips, and I've done those in the air fryer. So if I move my sweet corn over, I'll show you what I'm doing. There you go. And they've stuck to the tin foil. Right, so I've just turned off. Oh, hang on. I've got to make my mum's calling, so I'll call you guys back, okay? Bye, bye.